possibly the greatest game franchise released by Nintendo, is now available on iOS. Check it out, Mario Kart is now on your iPhone. How's it hanging, mobile gamers? Welcome back to Trogthorpe Mobile Gaming, or should I say Geeks Mobile Gaming. That's right, we are changing our branding. We are becoming Geeks Gaming Guide instead of Trogthorpe Mobile Gaming. I think it's a little bit more descriptive of what we are. We are more into the information and teaching you how to do things, analyzing, using statistical models, whatever else we need to do. And that kind of, I think the geeks part there just kind of encompasses that. It speaks a little bit more to what we are. So we are excited to announce that the next video you see coming from us will be under the new name Geeks Gaming Guide. So watch out for that. Do not be alarmed if you start receiving notifications from someone that is under a different brand there. So a couple of points of order real quick. I'm sorry for the poor noise quality. My usual headphones broke. So while I am waiting for my new gear to arrive, I have to use my AirPods. They are great headphones. They're fine for talking, but they're not great for recording. So I'm sorry. Bear with me. Second of all, you'll notice that this particular video is shot in a tall format instead of a wide format. That is simply because this particular game is played on the iPhone in a portrait mode, not in a landscape mode. So I wanted to give you the most optimal viewing experience so it would fill as much of your screen as possible, rather than having it have the weird blurry edges that they often have on these. The last point of order here, as you are well aware, our primary focus up until now has been on PUBG Mobile. For the time being, for the foreseeable future, that will continue to be the case. But I was really excited about this, and as this is Geeks Mobile Gaming, I'm kind of geeking out about it. I thought I'd share it with you guys. I hope you like it. Let me know in the comments below if you would prefer my focus to stay completely on PUBG Mobile. If you'd like to see other games, if there are particular games you'd like to see me doing, I will be happy to check out other games. Let me know what you want to do. I do know Call of Duty is dropping another game that is similar to PUBG Mobile. I love this game. This one's fun so far, and so I should get to the review now. I'll get into talking more about Mario Kart now, but I just wanted to drop that out there. Let me know what you think there. As you can see there watching that race, it does have very much of the feel of a classic Mario Kart game, especially more recently the Mario Kart games that came out on the Switch. So there are a few things here. It gives you some hints as you go through. It has gems, it has coins, it has different things where you can buy different upgrades. It's not clear yet whether those upgrades will give you an advantage in the game, or if it's more like PUBG Mobile where they're just skins. They don't really give you an advantage, they're just because you really like them. I don't know. So it does have a monthly pass available. Again, I don't know if that gives you advantages or not. I really hope not. I hate games that do that. Another thing you may know or may not know, they did release, I think it was a year or two ago, a Mario Brothers style game for iPhone, and I believe that one was also on Android. I don't know if this is on Android yet or if it's going to be at all. I don't know. But anyway, they did release that. It turned out to be a big gimmick. Everything you wanted to do required money. You could not play the game past about 2 hours without spending a bunch of money on it. I ended up deleting it because it irritated me. So I don't mind spending a little money on a game I enjoy like PUBG Mobile once in a while, but I hate when they require it. I know that if I wanted to, I could cut back all my spending, never spend a dime on PUBG Mobile, and still play it, still enjoy it, still not be at any disadvantage at all. That's what I love about it. So I hope that this is the same. Another thing, one thing I've always loved about Mario Kart, one of the best things about Mario Kart is the multiplayer feature. Right now, it does not have that. However, there is a button in the settings that says that multiplayer mode will be coming soon. I don't know whether you can join up over a local network or whether you have to just play with randoms. I don't know how that works. I'll let you know as soon as I find out. If you want to know more, let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado here, more to the gameplay of the game. When the game first starts, you are given your first character. I was given Toadette. I don't know if that's the same for everybody or if that was just random. But then through racing and earning points, earning different things, you can gain extra characters. The next one I got was Bowser, and on certain courses, different characters give you different advantages based on who you're using. So tier 3 characters get one weapon, they get fewer points. Tier 2 characters for that course get extra weapons every time they hit a bubble, and they get more points at the end. That is not the same with every course. Each course has its own characters that are better and worse, so I don't think that buying the extra characters gives you more advantage. However, you could buy more characters early on and probably gain an advantage that way. So but there are, for the most part, mostly rehashed characters from the old games, from mainly the Switch, the same characters that are there. It does have a new couple of characters from Mario Odyssey. You see there the mayor, and you'll also see Mario in his top hat. Those are from Mario Odyssey if you've played that on the Switch. You can get different cars, you can choose different paragliders. The paragliders come into play if you use a boost going off a jump. So like you use a mushroom going off a jump, it'll kick out the paraglider and you'll drift for a while. So that's kind of cool. You do get gold. You can use that to buy different things. And then when you're racing, the acceleration is automatic. You cannot control your speed. However, you do have the option to control your turning. You can either set it to drift mode so that when you turn it drifts, and then you've got to learn how to handle the drifting, or you can set it to just plain turn mode and it'll just turn standard without the drift. If you tap the screen, it'll fire your weapon or use your boost, whatever you have. If you push forward, it'll fire it forward. If you push back, it'll fire it backward. A lot like the old games where you use the right joystick to determine where it's going to go. So as you can see here, there's some different features that are coming soon here. There is a pass, like I said. There is different courses. I've unlocked 4 or 5 different courses. It does have the little boost thing that you always had in the old Mario Kart games. If you hit the screen on the 2 instead of waiting until go, then it will give you a boost right off the line, so you get off the line faster than your competition, which has always been one of my favorite things, is getting that little edge. So there you go, Pauline. She's the mayor from the Switch, from Mario Odyssey. So she's showing up in this game. She's got her own special taxi, some other things. I don't know all this different things there. You can see there it also has a gyro setting. I have not tested that yet. I probably will in the future here. I'm just kind of playing with it right now, but that looks like it could be good. You can see there, auto item. It automatically uses the item that you have when you hit a new box. I probably will end up turning that off because I like to hang on to certain items. And you saw up there that it had the drift option. I have selected the drift option because I've always used drift in Mario Kart. There's the different characters. As you can see, they're kind of grayed out because I don't have them, but it seems to be more or less the same characters you've always had. The courses, just like all the other Marios, are adaptations from previous courses. I imagine it will end up getting some of its own courses as well. Everything I've seen so far seems to be an adaptation.
Nerd alert!
Actually, no, there is one new one. The first course I played was the streets of, I can't remember the name of the city, but the big city where Pauline is the mayor in the Switch game, in Mario Odyssey. So you can see here I'm drifting around these corners. Each character has their own special weapons as well. You'll see if you watch Bowser, I get this large spiked shell that I throw over my head. I can't quite figure out yet what its special ability is, if it aims for people or just hits everybody. Like I said, I just played a couple of quick matches. I will learn more later, and if you want me to, I'll keep sharing more as I find more. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I hope it continues to be a lot of fun and continues to be accessible without spending a ton of money. I'll probably end up spending some money to buy skins and buy other things if that is available without being too much of an advantage. But if I can't compete without spending money, I'll end up deleting the game. So that's pretty much it for this for now. Let me know what you think again in the comments. Let me know if you want me to keep doing different games when I see them, if you want me to kind of spread out, or if you want my focus here on PUBG Mobile. This channel is as much for you guys as it is for me. I did put out a survey to the community a while back about my style, and it was a resounding answer that you liked my analytical style, that you liked the way I analyze things and dig into them. So that's what I'm doing here, and that's why we're kind of changing the branding. So I hope you enjoy it. I'll try to let loose a little bit and have a little bit more fun with it in the future as well, so that things are a little bit more fun as we go through as well. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in. As always, may you see your enemies first, and may your shot be their last.